Hello friends, welcome back to Simply Diony, and we have a new menu for the day, and it is called the Raphidophora Tetrasperma plant. As you can see right here in front of us is a very beautiful specimen of a plant, and if you're going to take a look from the distance, you would most likely be able to call it a monstera. Well, you would never be wrong because most of the people refer this as mini monstera. It's because of its resemblance to its leaves. But actually, it comes from a different family, and it's not even close to a philodendron as well. So it is actually belonging to an aroid family. However, this is one of very good addition to your indoor plant collections because they've said this is one of the hardy plants and they would always love to keep fighting just to live. That's amazing, right? So in that case, I'm really excited for repotting this into a bigger pot, as you can see right here, because I am really excited of taking care of this one to grow it into a vine. I'm just gonna put a stick right here later on so I would be able to, guide it through while it's climbing during its growth, and I would really love to take pictures after that. That would really be really exciting for me. So I'm really thankful to one of my newly found friend from the plant community right here because she got me this plant at a very good price. And I'm planning to plant this into this particular ceramic pot, which actually a recycled pot already from the lemon or the calamansi tree that I have actually acquired before. So in this case, I'm thinking of having this one planted here in this particular pot and then let it grow, take care of it and let it grow vine up, so it would start growing as a vine, and then I'm going to stick a stick in here in order for it to climb through. And let's see if it's going to be achievable in a few months time, and I would be able to share with you some video updates or Instagrammable photos of this particular Raphidophora Tetrasperma plant. And this comes with a very good cocoa recyclable pot, which is actually very sustainable, and I love it. It's because it helps the environment or our environment for having this instead of using plastic pot. So this is a new trend, and I hope most of the suppliers will be using this one because it's really good, and you don't have to worry anymore of taking out the plant from this particular pot. You just have to stick it onto the new pot that you are going to use or where you are going to plant this new plant. So in this case, actually, I have removed this earlier. It's because I wasn't sure about the soil that was placed inside, and I thought it was more on cocoa peat or cocoa moss, which they are grown with. And when I did that one earlier, I also noticed that this comes with an extra cutting. So I just took that one out because I wanted to only have a single growth in here, so I would be able to take care of this one, grow it as a vine, and then let it grow against the wall. And with this one, I have added some soil already with perlite as well, just to add on and fill it with as we're going to replant this. And for that extra cutting that I have shown you earlier is here. So I have this one already. I have planted this in a separate pot, and it's great, right? So they said that this is also a hardy plant indoor, because I believe even though it's very helpful to have the facts and the backgrounds about a certain plants or every individual plants, we have already the grasp of how to take care of them, but at the end it is still depending on how is our approach in watering them, because sometimes we tend to love our plants more, so we tend to overwater them because we wanted to know that they're taken care of, they wouldn't get thirsty, but at the end we would be regretting it. It's because it would end up by killing them. So anyhow, as you can see, this is actually an indoor plant. This can also be placed outdoor, but you have to make sure that it's under the shade or it's not going to be in the direct sunlight. But here indoors we can place it inside with indirect sunlight. They prefer bright light. It can also thrive with low light, but I would prefer my plant to have bright lights directly, because it helps them grow faster, and at the same time it makes their foliage or leaves healthier looking. And as I have mentioned earlier, I am not going to remove this plant from this particular eco-friendly nursery pot that it came with, and I have just added a few soil with perlite on it, just to make a good potting mix of soil. And right here in this particular pot, I have just put here a banana peelings, and I've got some of my dogs here because they said, I don't know what it's but I was cleaning the house earlier, so when I was sweeping and I had this particular dog hairs there, I just wanted to put in its for it's they said it could bring some protein. So well, recycling it is, right? So I have also eggshells over here. As you can see, I haven't cracked this out yet, so I'm just gonna do that one. What else do I have here? And I'm gonna add some perlite. I'm going to put it a little bit forward because this would be my face here, the front side of it, and this is going to be the back. And then when this is already tall enough and it's climbing, I'm just gonna put the stick in here so to support it, and then I could just let the vine grow through the sticks. Alright, so let's continue. Here it is. I'm just going to leave it as that. I'm not gonna fill in full because I'm going to leave some more rooms in case in the future, once this plant is a little bit bigger, I'm just going to add on some more soil into it. Okay, so here we go. This is the Raphidophora Tetrasperma plant that we are going to take care with. And so as you can see, it looks great here in the front. So as you can see, I'm already hugging it. It's because it looks great and I just can't resist the beauty of this plant, the Raphidophora Tetrasperma right here. So for now, this is it, and see you for the next video, and hopefully you won't forget to click on subscribe button below. Alright guys, see you and stay safe.